This is the site at Little Plumpton where Quadrilla will now frack for shale gas. Two competitors at the Isle of Man TT races have died on the opening day of the competition. An exclusive Granada Reports investigation.
With the second of her exclusive reports in an exclusive interview.
Here's our correspondent Amy Welch.
What's happening right now?
Well, this is the block of flats behind us where we understand 5 students, all 19 years of age, took the cannabis substitute known as spice. Students I've spoken to this morning say they saw ambulances and police cars.
Amy Welch is at the event in Alton Park for us. Amy.
Well, this is the closest we can get to the site where we believe the wreckage now lies. A helicopter is flying overhead and this has been a hub of police activity.
Amy Welch is in Oban in Scotland for us this morning. Another female. Amy, it's going to get worse, isn't it?
That's right, it's going to get worse before it gets better. The rain has just started coming down here in Oban and we are expecting a month's worth of rain to fall. It was a morning of mixed emotions on the Fylde coast.
Preston New Road have been overturned for both monitoring and exploration. Rosica has been refused for exploratory.
Relief at Rosica Wood, where for now at least fracking has been refused.
Well, of course I'm relieved that they've said no to Rosica. I mean, it was a stupid attempt to destroy a rural village.
And anger that it will be going ahead in Little Plumpton.
My family, my girls, everything, my family, my friends, they mean the world to us and we'll fight for our children.
But Lancashire never wanted to be the guinea pigs. At the moment, this is just a green field, but construction work on this site in Little Plumpton should start by the end of the year. And by next April, Quadrillas say they'll have started drilling their first well. This has been described as a David and Goliath battle. And while the energy giant has triumphed today, the people of Lancashire say they will not give up their fight.
Here's the latest headlines with Kat.
David Cameron has just resigned as Prime Minister following the UK's vote to leave the European Union. He says he wants to...
As the news of the Brexit vote blared out over Fleetwood Market, it signalled what many traders hope will be a fresh start.
We was in a mess really, weren't we? We spent all our money, went over to Europe and everything like that. Now small businesses might have more power. Fleetwood Market first opened its doors in 1840 and is considered the lifeblood of the town. But shoppers aren't coming through the doors like they used to. So will today's Leave vote be a boost for businesses here or leave them struggling to survive?
The sisters of 83-year-old Derek Weaver gave an exclusive television interview to our correspondent Amy Welch.
You know, just picture his face smiling like that.
Derek Weaver should have died peacefully. Instead, his final days were spent in agony.
That vision will never, ever escape, to see him convulsing so violently.
57 years.
57 years.
They met on Christmas Day in 1957, when John was still serving in the army. But John's songs are drowned out by the sound of the 4 litres of oxygen he now needs to survive in their Oldham home.
Yesterday was a really bad day.
His wife Dorothy used to be a nurse, but says the majority of home carers are lazy and lacking compassion.
Some, they're here for half an hour, they stay for 10 minutes.
They spend as much time as it takes them to get out the door.
An exclusive Granada Reports investigation found nearly 3/4 of councils in the North West commission home care visits of 15 minutes or less. These are the Freedom of Information requests we submitted to all 28 local authorities.
She had numerous falls and they messed up her medication.
I do wish all care homes were like this.
My elderly mother's carers don't even know how to boil an egg.
She's been left outside in the rain on multiple occasions.
My family and I are full of praise for the excellent service and care
One care company can literally get in and out.
We wanted to hear from you, and your response has been overwhelming. Hundreds of emails, Facebook messages and tweets have flooded the Granada Reports inbox. Julie Aspin was one of the first people to contact us, so we went to film with her parents at their care home in Blackburn.
The carers really do care.
Julie and Yvonne's stories are just a small snapshot from the hundreds of personal experiences of care for the elderly that you've sent to Granada Reports. The man responsible for adult social care in the UK is David Mowat, who's also the MP for Warrington South. So far, he's turned down our request for an interview, but he has promised to look at all your messages, and we hope he will appear on camera to talk about his plans to deal with what many of you feel is a crisis in the care of the elderly.